The Farmland Health Checkup offers farmers a unique opportunity to improve soil health and water quality. More than 1,000 farmers have paired up with certified crop advisors and professional agrologists to complete the checkup since 2015. Together, they assess on-farm risks in 10 different challenge areas. Farmers in the Lake Erie and Lake St. Clair watersheds, like Lorraine Moyer, see the benefit for their operations. Moyer teamed up with CCA Steve Redmond to assess soil health and water quality risks on her Lucan, Ontario farm.
Well, I completed the Farmland Health Checkup because it started last fall when I took the environmental farm plan course. Taking that course made me see different areas of the farm that could use some improvement in terms of the soil health and erosion control and pollinator habitat and water quality and those kinds of things. So doing the Farmland Health Checkup gave an overview of the farm, and more specifically in each of those areas, what specific to my farm needed to be improved or could be improved.
CCAs like Redmond bring a lot to the table when they work with farmers like Moyer.
An experienced CCA can take everything they've learned about agronomy and soils and now cover crops and reduce tillage systems to a farm. And I've worked with hundreds of farms over the years, and it allows you to take that experience and analyze a farm, be very objective about what that farm needs to do to move forward in the future and be more sustainable.
Moyer says completing the Farmland Health Checkup with Redmond was both efficient and enlightening. He was also instrumental in helping her access funding through LEADS, the Lake Erie Agriculture Demonstrating Sustainability Initiative.
Oh, well, Steve's help was invaluable. He's an agronomist, so he knows his soils. He came out to the farm with the Farmland Health Checkup. It just took a couple of hours sitting down, filling out the forms, because he's a lot more familiar with it than I am, so it was great to have him to come and help. He made recommendations for best management practices, and then he also was able to help me with the LEADS application to access funding to make the changes we wanted to make for the farm.
Working together, the farmer CCA team focused their attention on 3 key management areas.
There's a number of areas I want to improve the farm. I'm wanting to work on soil health with cover crops and adding amendments as necessary. I'm hoping to possibly get into maybe variable rate fertilizer application, and also I'm concerned about pollinator habitat.
Moyer and Redmond believe the Farmland Health Checkup and LEADS will have a positive impact on Lake Erie and the Lake St. Clair watersheds. Hundreds of farmers have implemented projects to improve their soil health, protect water resources, and manage nutrients within the watershed.
A Farmland Health Checkup is a tool that you can use for any farmer. When we looked at Lorraine's farm, it allowed us to analyze the farm because there are 3 distinctive areas of our farm with different soil types. So it allowed us to really key in on what are the weaknesses or the challenges on different parts of the farm. We identified some best management practices that she could implement, and then accessing cost share funding through a program like LEADS was a natural next step. One was cover crops, one was pollinator habitat, and then we focused on the crop nutrient plan where we could identify the variable phosphorus levels on the farm, which I think is important because of the variation in soil types. And that will allow us to use the 4R approach and apply the right rate of phosphorus on the right areas of the field, and that will provide sustainability in this watershed.
Visit oscia.org for a list of CCAs and professional agrologists who are eligible to conduct the Farmland Health Checkup. The checkup was developed by the Soils team at the Ontario Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs. It is funded, in part, by the Canadian Agricultural Partnership, a federal, provincial, territorial initiative.